So we're going to do 3 more examples of just finding the inverse function algebraically. I think it's good to have that kind of practice. So remember, the first thing we do is we change that f of x to a y value, and then we switch. We turn all the y's into x's and all the x's into y's, and then solve for y. So we add 2 to both sides. We get x plus 2 equals 3y, divide both sides by 3, and we get the inverse function of x plus 2 divided by 3. The next example, we have the function j of x equals the square root of x minus 2. We're going to write that j of x as a y value, and then change all the y's to x's and all of the x's to y's. To undo a square root, we would square both sides. That would give us x squared equals y minus 2. When we add 2 to both sides, that will give us our inverse function of x squared plus 2. So for this one, again, we have h of x equals 2x plus 3 over x minus 1. Again, we're going to replace the h of x with a y. And then switch all the y's to x's and all of the x's to y's. So that gives us x equals the quantity 2y plus 3 over the quantity y minus 1. So we still need to solve for y, but this is where it can get tricky for some people. We're going to clear this fraction by multiplying both sides by y minus 1. We're going to distribute the x, so we get xy minus x equals the 2y plus 3. But remember, we're trying to get y by itself. So get all of the terms with y together, and then all the terms that don't have y together. So let's move the 2y to the other side. So we're going to subtract 2y from both sides. That gives us xy minus 2y minus x equals 3. So the 2y terms are on the left, but so is that x. So let's move the x. Let's move the x to the right. So we're going to add x to both sides. That gives us xy minus 2y equals x plus 3. But we're still trying to get y by itself. Okay, so get all the y terms together. And what can we do on that left-hand side to get just one y? Factor. Good. We can take out the y as a GCF, which leaves us with x minus 2 equals x plus 3. Since y is being multiplied by that binomial, we can now divide both sides by that binomial. They divide out on the left, and we get y equals x plus 3 divided by x minus 2. So that would be our h inverse, our inverse function, which would be x plus 3 over x minus 2. All right, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me or your instructor or go get help. That's what we're here for. Bye.